Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back from a Final Fantasy XVI. I wanted to put this down. I really didn't want to keep going, but a big part of me was telling me I had to keep going. So we're back again. I really want to keep going because I really want to see how, because I'm really fixated on the whole journal thing. I really am. You know, the one that could tell us about Ultima and everything. The Maggot Brothers, the Quiet Sands in Rosaria. That's what it was. Oh, so it was right there. Oh well. Now, before I go into like the collectors and turn in all, and let's get Sins of Murder here. Let's talk to Otto.
Wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mothercrystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Oh,
Thank
finally.
you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you. Even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Your powers, duh.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an Eikon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive,
Are the mysterious
you
ninth.
are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Because you have a will.
Right, hazard a guess. I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a...
Don't you think that Tarja has told you, Jill, the exact same thing numerous times? Like, Jill, you have no right to tell someone that they need to be resting when you yourself don't do that. So don't even try that. But, like, seriously, that just ain't right for her. Come on.
wanted healer? I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Yay!
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
It is his job, after all. New quest is available nearby. A new missive. Okay. Party makeup. What? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Just hold up there. What do you mean? Don't tell me. No freaking... Yay! I didn't think we could judge her as a party member. Yay! That's awesome. Wait, does that mean... No, it can't be. Can it? Can it mean what I think it means? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go to the RS zone and find out. First, we're gonna check... Oh, the pack. Oh, you're trying to make me fight wolves? Okay. Give me some of that ability points again.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Close.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
And when can I expand my healing potions? Like, come on, game, give it to me.
Clive.
Give me the ability to expand my healing potions.
How may I help you today? I have the details here.
Alright. Still asleep. What does he want with me? In disguise since ago, and he still takes too many risks. Sure one to talk. Need help with friends. A master cannot hope for a finer hound. Again, that is very true. I see the Lord Commander in him, in Oscar. My dear aunt, she shall ever live in my heart. She'll make you proud, uncle. She doesn't take any nonsense. Yes. Thank you for taking me under your wing. Will not let you down, Lord Rosfield. If you should desire aught of me, I should be glad to grant it. Alright, alright, alright. Please wake up. He's awake. He's a fine young cub.
Here you are.
Yes. I can't believe we're getting Joshua as a party member. That's awesome, man. Like, I always thought it was really sad that it's like you could only control Joshua for so long, so many times.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Yeah, now we got side quests aplenty. Holy shit. There's 4 in this area. Where else? Oh, we're stuck here. Okay. So I guess we'll handle them one at a time. Do I even have time? Oh, I do. What am I thinking? Of course I would have. I started this not too long ago. Not old habits, what the hell? Newer habits, I should say.
The hideaway is lasted.
First... Oh, wait. I like that. Molly.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
What do you need?
You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
Seriously?
So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Very well.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Yeah.
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
We get it.
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Don't push it. Alright, we got that one. Now we got another side quest to do in this area anyway.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be?
Yes.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I
What
can
is
certainly try.
Yeah, what is said
Missing
mystery?
this time?
It's not who, but what. mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
What?
My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Allow me to help.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Alright, now, I ain't gonna prioritize nothing. Let's just get it done one at a time.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortris never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortris is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
Yep.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their Eikons brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortris of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
We'll see. Sorry about that. Looked away for a little bit.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Did you see the pair that
Go here first. Hey, Goots.
What am I gonna do?
An eye for an eye.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Probably would.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding. Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at?
There we
Not
go.
once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Yep.
Just asking. Out of interest.
Sus.
All right.
Yeah, you're a shit liar.
I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Oh, yeah. That could have gone better. I honestly would have just asked her straight up. I mean, come on. I
spoke
trust her.
with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
I pressed
that
that
the
a bit too
rumors
fast.
were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Now we go up to our room.
Did you see the pair that got
Sorry about
to
that.
tires?
Aye, all their fancy silks stained red.
Sorry, I'll stop. No. I was just, like, zoning out a little bit. I don't know why. Sometimes it happens. Oh, there's the rest. Guardians are getting along with the axes is fine enough. Working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you ever need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without worrying of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking, so as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Oh, thank you, Wade. A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden, untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other than to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain the rigors in full. Yeah, okay.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
So many quests. Oh yeah. Now we're also going to go to the Redstone, since it'll be on the way.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Appearance. Yes. Ashen Gray. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I see. He's got like the same thing Clive does on the side. That's cool. I like that. And, you know, it just goes. Nothing new for the weapon there. So I'm putting them all in their other costumes. Oh, no, wait, I gotta go up here. I know I don't. Stop yawning, man. Come on.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Or the moon, for that matter. Yeah, that's cool. It's like he's got the other side. That's cool. I like that. I like touches like that. That's good. That's good.
How may I help you today, Clive? Best of luck out there, Sid. What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol
What?
said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Mid.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
Mididol. Oh, I guess it's her full name.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
I guess.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Next.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
I mean, to be fair, you didn't tell him. Let me double check again.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, the moon, for that matter.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Excuse me. Alright, so before I can do any other side quests, I have to sadly proceed with the plot. I don't know why I was trying to, like, I don't know where what is wrong with me right now? There's a notorious mark. Oh, right. It's the dragon. It's the dragon. Then... He must be one of the newer ones. Oh well.
Seems the
I'll work
hideaway
on
is
that
listed.
another time. For now, let's keep on going forward. And just cause.
You expect me to work with this? I'd say we were in for a storm.
I'll see these letters to the mainland as soon as Obelus deems it safe to sail. As for what awaits me there, well, we'll just have to see, won't we?
Huh. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Oh, this is the area that we couldn't get to before. Awesome. And the temptation is too strong. Get blown away by the wind.
Kill!
124, that's good. That's one of the that's the exact numbers I would need. Rather, I just need ones that are that are at the range of 100, just so I can speed up the process. On. Sorry. Just trying to just get comfortable.
We could use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
As we've seen, yes.
Kill! All yours, Torgal. You're finished.
All right. Let's keep on proceeding around here.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with weapons.
Ouch, man, that hurt, bro. Yeah, I'll keep going.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall.
Yep.
As I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint skill, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
I mean, if they're trained to, you know, take it and bring it back to the master, then, you know, yeah, that's a thing.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
Damn.
There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
Man, that sucks.
He said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Yes, let's hope so. But unfortunately, I am going to end this part here. It's a bit earlier than I would normally try to, but yeah, okay. As you can tell, I'm just not, like, completely here, and I'm trying, but it's just really hard. So I'm afraid I'm at so for all safety purposes, for, you know, for your entertainment and my own, you know, comfortability and everything, I'm going to end this part here and try to recharge, if you will. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please make certain to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All manner of support is greatly appreciated. I will catch you guys in the next part. Laters.